How are you, dear students, and welcome back to our math class today. In our today's lesson, we're going to be talking about classified triangles. Here, let's remember together this angle. What do you call this angle? Yes, it's a right angle. If you have another angle which is greater than this right angle, what do you call it? We will call it obtuse angle. And we have another angle, it was less than the right angle, like this. We call it acute angle. Please remember with me that these three angles, because we'll need all of these today. We have a classification of the angles according to the measurement of the angles, or angle measures. Here I have three angles. I have three triangles, and each one is different from the other. The first one, it contains one right angle, and the last one contains one obtuse angle. We will call the first one, which contains one right angle, from its name, right triangle. And the last one contains one obtuse angle. We will call it obtuse triangle. And here in the middle, I have another one contains three acute angles. These three acute angles, we will call it acute triangle. This is the first classification according to the angle measures. Here I have right triangle, obtuse triangle, and acute triangle. Like we mentioned here, these angles, right angle, obtuse angle, acute angle. We have right triangle, obtuse triangle, and acute triangle. We have another classification according to the sides. Here, sides. We have here the first one, it contains three equal sides. These three sides are equal. We have, we will call it equilateral here, equilateral triangle. We have another triangle contains only two sides are equal. We will call it isosceles here, isosceles triangle. And we have the last one, it has no equal sides. We will call it scaling triangle. So remember with me, please, we have two classifications. The first one according to the angles. From the name of the angles, we call it right triangle, obtuse triangle, acute triangle. And we have another classification according to the sides. How many equal sides we have? The first one contains three equal sides, and you call it equilateral. And the second one, it contains two equal sides, and we call it isosceles. And the last one contains no equal sides, and we call it scaling. So let's start to practice together here by answering these questions. So we have here question number 3. We have this triangle. It contains two equal sides. Two equal sides. Look here. If I have two equal sides, what do you call it? Isosceles. Here we call it isosceles. And we have three acute angles. Three acute angles. What do we call it? We have, let's get back here. If I have three acute angles, we'll call it acute triangle. So by this way, we'll call it isosceles because it has two equal sides, and we'll call it also acute because it contains three acute angles. Let's, for more practice, go with me going. Here I have three equal sides. If you have three equal sides, what do you call it? Here, equilateral. Here, call it equilateral. So we have here equilateral, and we have here three acute angles again. We'll call it equilateral and acute. Here I have no equal sides. No equal sides. By the way, I want to tell you something. If you have this dash, it means they are equal. If I have this dash, it means they are equal. So here I have no dash, so no one equal to the other, so it will be called scaling. And about the angles, I have one right angle, so I'll call it scaling right. Here I have no equal sides and one obtuse angle. No equal sides, we'll call it scaling. So one obtuse angle, call it scaling obtuse. Is that hard, guys, to classify triangles? We will just remember the angles and the sides name. You can write it right now in any paper. You can stop the video and write all of these names in a paper and then play and answer with me the next questions. We have here question number 7. I have this no equal sides and one right angle. No equal sides, we call it scaling, and one right angle, so scaling right. Here I have no equal sides and one obtuse angle. So no equal sides, teacher, we call it scaling, and one obtuse we call scaling obtuse. Here I have two equal sides and one right angle. So two equal sides we'll call it isosceles and right. Isosceles and right. We have here question number 10. Question number 10, we have two equal sides and I have three acute angles. Two equal sides, we'll call it isosceles. Three obtuse and three acute angles, we call acute. Here I have three equal sides. Do you remember three equal sides? What do you call it? We will call it equilateral. And I have here three acute angles. So equilateral acute. And finally I have question number 12. I have here two sides are equal. So we call it isosceles, but it contains two sides are equal. And I have three acute angles, so isosceles acute. So here we have the last three questions in our class work today. We have the first one, this triangle in the shape inside the boat. I have here two equal sides, we'll call it. You can answer with me? Two equal sides only, not three equal sides, not the third option. Yes, isosceles. And you have here one right angle, so we'll call it isosceles right. Here I have question number 14. If I have this flag, so what do you call this triangle? According to sides, no equal sides. So no equal sides, we'll call it scaling. And I have here right angle. This is right angle, surely. So scaling right. And finally, I have here in this house, I have this triangle contains two sides are equal, and all of these angles are acute angles. So we will call it equal, two equal isosceles, and three acute angles, so called acute. I wish you understand something. I wish you understand something from me today. I think that this session is so easy, not hard. You have the page of the homework. You can practice more, and you can send it to me via WhatsApp, or you can upload it via website of our school. Thanks so much for watching this video. I extend my sincere appreciation and greatest thanks to you. Thanks so much.